Hi everyone, Rose here with Ati's Designs, and I've got a quick video to show you. This isn't a walkthrough of the Michael's Traveler's Journal that I said I was going to do. I wanted to actually show you guys how to put inserts in this journal because I've seen some questions on how to do it now. This is my journal. It's empty right now because I'm going to show you how to put stuff in it, but I wanted to let you know that I did alter the tie clasp thing, closure. I replaced it with flat elastic, and I put a little, can you see that? Ganesha charm. Because the tie was just driving me crazy. And I will say that it has gotten pretty dinged up just by, I don't know, laying on stuff. But anyways, well, there's the jump ring, where the jump ring sits. I don't know if you can see that on the faux leather from my little Ganesh. Okay, so here is the empty Traveler's Journal. And I had some people say I know some people have said that they don't like the velvety inside. I kind of have to agree, I'm not a fan of it. But I still stand by my original assessment in that this is a really good beginner's Fauxdori. Okay, so the two elastics, like I said before, are threaded vertically instead of horizontally, as you see on some Fauxdoris. The original Midori Traveler's Notebook is threaded this way, I believe. So that means one is long and one is short. And someone said you can only use the long one, but I use both, and I'm going to show you that it can be done. I'm going to put 6 notebooks in here and show you how you might be able to get maybe 8. So one way to do it, I'm going to show you how to do it one way, just using these elastics. You can get 2 notebooks in here. So that's a craft file, which I'm not going to put in. Here is my listers, got a list. And what you do, where's the middle? My goodness, why does this always happen? Here's the middle. This is empty because the challenge was snail mail, and I wrote a letter to someone and I did not put it there for the handwriting challenge. So this is the shorter one, see, and you just kind of stick it in there, rest it against the spine, middle of the spine there, top of the spine. Pull this to stretch it out, kind of wiggle it in, and look, the short one is being used in the journal, and you just want to straighten it out, okay? And then for the long one, this is the Michael's insert with the brown paper. Find the middle. Stick it in. So there, 2 notebooks, right? Okay, let me slide these out real quick. So the beauty of these is that you should be able to add as many notebooks as you can possibly fit, right? But with using both elastics, but some people think you can only use the one. And I'm going to show you right now how to use this one to get a total of 6 notebooks in here. So what you need is this rubber band that comes with the journal. You can purchase extras of these from the Midori brand. I don't think Michael's has extras right now for sale, but they might. They're just basically big rubber bands. And I made, instead of purchasing one, I made my own using round elastic. So you're going to need 2 rubber bands for this. Either the ones that you make yourself, ones from Midori. I've seen people use hair ties, some people use rubber bands, but you're going to need 2 of these. Okay? So the first thing you're going to do is take the first thing you want in, which is this craft file, which is empty because I actually made a different one that I'm going to use. And then I'm going to use this one as a notebook in here. So find the middle, craft file, the middle right there. The middle of this is where the staples are. Line them up. I'm going to use this one here. I like having the knot on the inside so it doesn't show on the notebook. You can have it on the outside if you like. You can kind of center it here by wiggling it around. Wiggling it around. And so let me show you real quick why I had to make a new one. I decided to round all the corners for this craft file, and as you can see, the elastic is like it doesn't line up sometimes. So now see how this folds like a book, and you're gonna slide this into the elastic like you would a full notebook, and have the elastic sitting here. Okay, so here's the shorty one. We're gonna do this one first. Stretchy stretches, and adjust it. And there, 2 notebooks. Now this elastic is sitting here in the middle, see? And I'm going to take my listers, gotta list, find the middle. Come on, don't be difficult. Stretchy stretches. So the reason why you rest it up against the spine is so that it doesn't really ding your notebook, and I think that's a good general rule to follow with any Fauxdori or Midori. But you know, it doesn't always bend the way you want it to, and it doesn't really bother me if there are dings, but that's just a helpful hint that I heard on one of the YouTube videos that I watched. And there you go, there's 3 notebooks in there, and you're going to do the exact same thing on this side. 2 more notebooks, and this one, the white one that came with the pack. So middle, middle, slide the rubber band. You want the rubber band to be all the way down on the notebooks and facing, since this is a flat rubber band, you want it all like facing the same direction. You know what I mean? Like not twisted. That's a better term, not twisted. Okay. There we go. So lay that flat. Line up the spines by giving it a little bit of a stretch. So these are all blank. I've decided to do this with blank notebooks so that I can save my art journals and notebooks for the walkthrough. And you're just gonna give it a little bit of a nudge so that it sits on the rubber band and lines up nicely. And see, it's already getting nice and fat. This is the 6th and final journal. Spine. Stretchy stretch. Stretchy stretch. And it's in. And now I like to kind of lay them like this and give them a bit of a push so they're all, push it down so they're all nice and flush against the book, and then give it a little bit of a wiggle to center it on the cover. And there you go. That is how to get 6 inserts. you could maybe try 8. Maybe. This is a very, the elastics might not last if you try 8. But if you're going to try 8, you're just going to do, instead of doing the one notebook here against the elastic, just thread 2 of them together, attach 2 of them together like you did with the rubber bands, and then thread it through here. And do that on both elastics, and you could maybe fit 8. I can see maybe getting another craft file in mine. My notebooks are getting kind of chunky, especially with all these journaling cards I'm putting in here. So 6, I think, is the ideal number for this Fauxdori. And that, my friends, is it. The reason I went with a flat elastic is because the hole that they used and made for the tie is kind of big because of the faux suede. So I thought a flat elastic would work better in this notebook. And that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the Michaels string journal. I will do my best to answer them. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!